What are their comps? Viper, Brim, Raze, Sky.
Raze is back. Two Brims is wild.
Yeah, Europe does this too sometimes though. It's weird. I feel like it's counterproductive to run both Brim and Viper, but I guess maybe it's like the post plant X factor where they have Viper and Brim mollies, and it's just like okay. It's weird that only one of the teams running Soba though, and they both run Raze. Raze is very meta on this map because of Hiko and being able to support.
Dude,
Hiko
I
from the team.
love playing Raze on this map.
Yeah, she's probably the best duelist on this map other than Jet, of course.
I am mind blown that this is the first time we've seen Bind though. In this whole tournament. Why do people hate Bind?
I don't know. People don't like playing Vine in ranked, I know. Sometimes
Bind's like
Vine...
my favorite map, but I play Raze, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably Raze's best map.
But I still don't get why they banned it every time.
I'm not sure why people don't really play Bind.
What do you ban if you're in this?
I mean, my team has always banned Split, but...
No, but like you.
I would ban Split.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like Split. I mean, I think Split's the worst map by far.
Okay.
I actually like Bind. I think that it's like kind of one-dimensional a lot of the times, like the strats that people run and like what people do, but I feel like it's like a class. It's like Dust 2 in Counter-Strike, which I know you've never played it, but it's just like the map.
I played it on what is that game? You ever did a mini golfing game, Golfing with Friends?
Yeah.
They have Dust 2 in that game.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I played that. I actually have seen that.
There's like a fan-made Dust 2 that I played before. So that's how I know about Dust. I don't know why it's Dust 2 though. What happened to Dust 1?
Dust 1 was a comp map, but it was just so poorly designed, and eventually Dust 2 came out and nobody ever played Dust 1 again.
Huh.
Oof.
Dust 1 just sucks. Alright, fair enough. Sucks.
It's interesting to me here that neither team has a Sentinel, and that's like the meta that NA and EU is going, but I feel like Bind Sentinels are pretty good. I feel like, to me, it's kind of overkill having both Brim and Viper when instead of having Brim, maybe you run Killjoy or like maybe, I don't know.
I mean, is this kind of what you're talking about? They got fucking Viper, Brim, Sova. So if they ever get the bomb down, they can just all run away and then do lineups.
But if you're using Brim only for post plant, wouldn't you rather play Astra instead of Brim? I feel like Astra is just more, it's a global presence across the whole map. I know, I see your chat saying Sage is a Sentinel. Sage is not really a Sentinel. I mean, the most successful Sage players play Sage as a duelist and play super aggressive and throw aggressive walls. I feel like playing Sage as a support is kind of grief. It's kind of troll. If you play too passive with Sage, it's just like, what can you really do?
Oh. I didn't realize there's 2 rages now. Now I don't know who to root for.
Double race.
Yeah. Oh my god. Destroyed. What a terrible play. Oh!
Ooh, ooh. There's your boy.
I'm biggest Frozen fan NA, bro. I guess he's not NA.
I mean, he's SA at this point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I love when someone plays a Sentinel on my team. It feels like just a goated position because I feel good about the site. I feel comfortable.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
But I guess pros don't need that shit.
They could sometimes. Depends.
This feels like a waste of Viper Molly.
Where are they even going? Back site and like the spawn run out, but there's still a gap behind the spawn run out. They can go through it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's.
I'm trying to even
all
think
day about how good it is for post plant.
Yeah, I'm confused why he would just double waste both his mollies off. I guess they kept 3 at A, so the rotations are still going well, but they didn't even take hookah yet, and Viper has no like literally no utility left. So that's weird to me.
I think maybe they're just anti that playstyle.
I mean, it could, like I said, this is a domestic lineup technically, so they could have just played against each other a lot online, and, like know how they play. Maybe they know like the team rotates really fast, so they're trying to misdirect them or something. It's just that's a weird thing. That is a weird one.
All right, it's like their literal first post plant. Damn, they play so aggro.
Yeah, and it just seems so counterintuitive to play the lineup that they're playing, but they're why are they pushing if they're gonna run Viper Brim Sova?
Yeah. Maybe it's like that's what the coach picked, and then they still want to play how they want to play in their heart.
It's like, all right, guys, we're gonna pick these agents. You can play any style you want, but we need to make sure we play these agents.
Yeah, he's like, you know, we've seen NA and EU. This is the meta. We need to be doing this type of play style. But then they're still like, fuck it, let's go in.
A lot of these regions, I mean, it's not just the South American regions. Like a lot, even like the Korean guys are really aggressive too, and it's interesting how people play. It's interesting that a lot of people, some teams play this game like it's still Counter-Strike. Like they don't value the utility at all. And then some people play this game too much like Valorant, where they respect the utility too much sometimes.
Oh, you dead,
Like they play too passive. Is he dead? Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Pros
This
missed that.
This guy's a pretty good raise, actually.
Yeah. As the #1 Prozen fan, I can tell you he's, I think, the best raise in this tournament.
Every game you're gonna have a new favorite player. Huh?
To?
Yeah.
You gotta get someone to invest you into the game. I think KRU's just gonna clean crush the Sharks.
Oof.
Seeing 4 rounds.
I don't know. It's a 3v5, and they have Molly, but no Viper Mollies left.
3v5, but with 2 ults used.
This late TP is gonna demolish them, maybe. Wait. Never mind. They're saving. What am I saying? I'm getting confused here. It's 3-2. The other team is saving.
Yeah. KRU won the last game, and it was not close. Kind of handily.
I wish they showed money. I want to see the economy, because that's
Yeah, I agree.
weird that
There's
they don't.
so much info on screen, so I feel like I get it. And they do show it when they buy at the beginning, but they show it for such a short period of time.
Does it show on the actual HUD, or is it them just pressing tab? Must be just be tab, right?
No. They show it when they're right after they buy the guns. So there's barely any time because they try to fill the buy phase with replay shit.
Yeah. So it's just like, wait,
But-
I don't see money. Where's money?
Not here. You're right here. So it'll be here for about like 8 seconds. And they'll
Okay.
just show like the minus and then the money. They could probably just keep that up the entire time, but they don't.
Nah,
And then it goes
that might
away.
be a little. Ah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad. You get about 10 seconds with it. But I feel like overall econ is a good stat. I guess it's not so changing like League, like Gold, but they could just keep on the teams.
Yeah.
Nice wall, bro.
Are they really getting any? If they send 2 guys shower and they just break the wall, it's kind of a waste of a wall in my eyes. They're not really getting anything off of it. He didn't even get the orb that round. So
Yeah. Now the Sage just gets to rock 1 heal and a slow. That's it for the rest of the game.
yeah, exactly. It's like, I even said like you want your Sage to kind of be a duelist and take fights, but if you're wasting the wall in the first 5 seconds of the round and then all of a sudden you waste a slow too, well, they literally are turning into a duelist. Like they have a heal and they have maybe 1 more slow. Kind of interesting. Maybe a different playstyle than most Sages.
The 5 ults. Ooh, that's your slow.
30 seconds
That's
left.
actually a good slip. That was nice. The way the whole
Why'd you
team.
run through that with bomb? What a psychopath.
The funny thing is, everybody else waited, and he's the only one who ran through.
Yeah, and he had bomb. I'd be so mad. That happens in gold games.
Yeah. Well, it's more of like you have to make that split-second decision whether you're gonna go through or you're gonna go back, and if you hesitate, like if you make one way or the other, you can't change your mind midway, and they know that. So
Yeah.
he just took the wrong one. He chose the wrong 50-50.
I might say it's better to die with the bomb inside of bathroom. That way they still have the bomb at least.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, this guy was also at the front of the pack, and he was leading with the bomb, which probably isn't the move either. So, yeah, this wall is. I mean, I guess it's fine.
I think you got the pit this time. That's big. Let's go. Yeah, I think the other Brazilian team is a little bit better than these guys. I don't know if these guys are the second seed from Brazil.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I don't know the Brazilian scene, and I don't really remember the seeding, so I couldn't tell you that one.
The Vikings, I think, are the other team with the Argentinian
Well,
player.
Vikings is in the upper, right? They're playing Sentinels today. and
Yeah.
they're the match.
They're much better. All right.
Dang,
That
that
was
sucks.
sick. Old Razal would have gone off there.
Yeah, old Ray's nade would have killed the whole team too.
Old Ray's nade, on hindsight, was a bit of a problem.
Well, the fact that you got 2 of them was the most OP thing ever. And the fact that your satchels, insta-satchels, they didn't have to cook it all and did 75 damage each. That was, those
Yeah,
were the fun
satchels are
ones.
basically like little C4s.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Enemy remaining.
Oh.
Oh, the TP
10
play.
seconds left.
What? You
He
missed it.
fake planted, and now he
What?
has no time to plant. And that's unfortunate. They're just Sharks just getting outclassed at this point.
What? Sharks look...
I mean, he risked it all for the biscuit, that thinking that they would run out at him trying to plant, especially the
Sure.
second plant. I guess he just figured that they would literally run at him double. That is a ballsy decision to move to make, though, in the 1v2.
That's 2 decisions in a row. I'm judging this guy.
What was the other one? Oh, the jump through the ult.
Jump through the ult, yeah. Let's jump through the ult and then the... Oh, they need
That
a
was-
timeout.
That was questionable. Both of those last 2 rounds.
I think I asked this. Did I ask this? Did I say ask who calls timeouts? Who gets to call them?
Yeah, it's either I don't know how it works here, but it historically it's just been anyone. If the coach wants it,
Right.
the coach just says timeout.
Okay.
If the players want it, just say timeout. They changed the pause rules though, so you get 2 pauses now, right? Instead
Yeah,
of
you
only
get 2
one.
pauses per round or game.
Yeah, so
And then you get
Yeah.
1 guaranteed technical pause for 20 minutes.
sometimes multiple of those a game. It's weird to me in NA, nobody ever buys the Bulldog. And I feel like a lot of these other regions, people are buying the Bulldog a lot. A lot of times in NA, people would rather just have like Sheriff armor instead of buying just Bulldog armor. And a lot of these other NA teams that aren't from NA, a lot of them buy the Bulldog. And I feel like the Bulldog is trash.
Oh, yeah? Mango's the
Yeah.
biggest Bulldog fan. I feel like the Bulldog is sick because it reminds me of the FAMAS in
Oh, yeah.
Modern Warfare 2.
I mean, it's essentially, oh, well, I thought you were talking about the FAMAS from Counter-Strike. But yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same gun.
Again, 1 knife kill. Actually, all I've ever done. I didn't even get a gun kill.
No, you literally played Counter-Strike once and got a knife kill.
And that's it. Yeah. And I went like 1 in 12. Ooh. Well done.
Don't let me down now, yeah?
Mango, show me his Bulldog skills.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Starts with 2. The other
The
game
load.
starting. Mango, what do you got
What?
for us?
There's so much time to reload, Mango.
What?
Okay.
There you go. Get 1 more, please, for this clip. No. Craig has him.
Lol.
Oh, reverse nades.
Reverse nade.
Dang.
The nade trade.
Nade trade. Dude, I love blind.
I'm not gonna lie, I like playing bind. I don't like watching bind. I feel like bind is a little bit boring as a spectator to watch. Maybe that's just me, but
I'm surprised you think Jet's still better than Raze on this map.
I think Raze is better than Jet on this map.
Oh yeah?
This,
Okay.
It's probably the one map, just because Raze is so oppressive at taking and holding hookah that, I mean, you know what's gonna happen, right? The Raze gonna throw his boombot, Raze gonna throw his nade, hookah's clear, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And you know when the Raze has ult, she's either gonna send it out hookah with double satchel, or she's gonna send it up short double satchel and get into U-haul on you. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's every time you play bind, it's always the same. It's always like you do the dance around hookah, right? One team tries to take hookah, one team tries to hold hookah. However, usually the attack team gets hookah if they really want it for free, especially in Astra meta. Attackers basically get hookah for free. And then it's like, okay, well, let's just wait around a bit and wait for the execute to happen. Then, all right, here's the execute. There's not much lurking. The only lurking really usually happens in showers. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of times on bind, these teams that run Viper, they just play for the post plant, which surprisingly isn't really what's being done here. They're not really, you know, planning,
Literally
getting out, and
0%.
just playing.
They're built for that, but don't do it at all.
Yeah, they haven't done it a single time where they have delayed the bomb plant or the bomb defuse. Not a single time this game.
Did you see that molly on top of the door?
I think I missed it.
Molly the top of the door instead of the ground.
Yeah. I don't know. This map is... I like playing it. I don't like watching it, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's weird to me, though, is that... Oh, yeah, they just switched Raze and Sage. Never mind.
Okay, big Raze moment. Oh, you're in?
What do you know? The Raze double satchels across to you all. You never would have guessed that was coming. Oh,
There you
let's
go. Through smoke.
Oh.
I don't have high enough sense to dodge flashes. I think it's my biggest curse.
You just gotta dodge, man.
I literally don't have enough mouse space for it. I would need 2 desks. I'm rocking what is it? Point 0.16 cents with 800 DPI.
0.1, that's... I use 0.36 with 1,600.
Yeah. You're like 6 times faster than me.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast.
It has to be lower, otherwise I can't shoot people's heads.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that I mean, you're just a low sense player.
Which probably doesn't make sense that I play Raze.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, his whole body was sticking through the wall.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Also, what a sad dog. They even
Didn't
tried to do it well.
Yeah. Was that the same... It was the same Sky that died in the molly and then... Or died in the ult and then...
Yeah. This
Didn't
guy's
plan. A lot of errors, we'll call them.
not having the game of life. I do that boombot. That's the only boombot I do.
Is it?
Oh! Yeah, I have a... I feel like
Ooh.
at my level, I just play with a game plan, and it's like something I do every round. So like I'll boombot into hookah, and then I'll just take hookah, and I don't change it very much. And no one calls to change it because no one says anything. But I'm
I mean, as long
very-
as you... Yeah, as long as you do your job and you take hookah, that's your job as Raze.
I got one, and like on A, I just throw my shit through the teleporter.
Spike down.
If I hear
A.
him, if not, I just stand behind an APC and I nade over it when they plant. And that's just my jobs.
Yeah.
I'm like a
That's a
minimum
good
wage
job.
employee Raze.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a good job to have. As long as you do your job, you'll get your promotion to maybe gold 3. Yeah.
Why'd you assume I wasn't already gold 3?
You said you were gold. I assumed I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Said you're gold 2. It's right in the middle.
You were wrong about both. Gold 1.
Well, maybe you'll be gold 3 one day if you keep doing your job like that.
You really think, Hiko?
Yeah, I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
Thanks, man.
Look at that raised diff right there.
Bit of a raised diff, little pop off. Let's go. I use my ult.
You should buy one of those jerseys. I feel like you look real good in it.
You know, as a giant Prozen fan, I just can't wear a KRU jersey. You know, they are beautiful. They do look like 70s shag carpets. Oh, that's so cringe. Pros just spray through smoke.
You got to sometimes. You know, if you go showers enough, that's people just peek that randomly. They think they're safe through this.
Yeah.
Gotta give us some shoots, some shots.
You're my man.
A lot of dragons though.
Ooh, blue dragon. Is the red one still called BBC?
No, it's the BRC, the big red Charizard. There's a different.
I've got your trail.
You know BBC means...
Yeah, big blue Charizard.
Right. Just checking to see. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, yeah. Family friendly, by the way. Yeah.
Spike down A.
It's so... I'm watching this game and I'm trying to understand why they're just so loose with their mollies and that they just use them so many times. And I still can't understand why. Why they wouldn't just play for the post plant. Why are you playing Brim Viper and not playing post plant?
You know what interview enlightened me on this was the interview with the Vikings, which is a different team, admittedly, but the Vikings were talking about this, the other Brazilian team, and the interview question was like, you know, you guys playing like your play style? You're gonna play more like EU play style? And they were like, you know, fuck it, we just want to run our play style. Like, forget about what they do. We're not gonna try to force that on us. And it felt like in, you know, more words, they were like, fuck that foo-foo lame shit. We play cool.
I mean, is it really a play style to just play to your agent's strengths?
No,
I feel like...
I'm with you. I think that they don't play correctly, but I think that there's probably some... Because everyone talks about, like, Brazilian aggression and like, pushing and stuff. And
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably some pride to playing that way. You know what I mean? That, like, if you're
I
labeled
guess.
as playing aggressive, you want to keep that going.
But if that's the case, why wouldn't they just run more duelists? Like, literally drop their Brim and play another duelist. Or drop their Viper and play another duelist. Like, why are you playing double smokes if you're going to play in their face and aggressive? Like,
Yeah,
if you're going to tell me,
never
if I
defended
ask
that.
them, they're like, we want Brim because we're using the stim and we're stimming our raise to satchel in. Okay, I can understand that. But I don't really think that I've seen either Brim on either side actually use a stim on like an entry. And I haven't seen either team really throw a molly in a place where I'm like, dang, that's pretty sick. That was actually a good shot.
That
right
was
there.
insane. Prozen's fucking sick. If Brazil style is working, why is it wrong? Well, it's not working. They lost game 1.
I also think that trying to say there's a correct way of playing is probably not accurate. There probably isn't really a correct way of playing. And
Sure.
even though the way or we both see how you should play, you can make it work not in that way. And I think that's why Valorant is so cool, is that, you know, even if you're playing, like, FPX plays Phoenix, but they play a support Phoenix. They don't play him as a duelist. And
How does that work? I've never seen that.
basically he'll spot something and then he'll have a flash ready. And when he flashes, somebody peeks with the flash instead of him playing super aggro and him playing super aggressive and in your face. He plays more passive and more spotty and supports with Phoenix. Then when he gets his ult is when he'll get aggressive. And I think that's, like I said, one of the really cool things about Valorant is that just because you're playing an agent that might be labeled a duelist, or like, you know, Sage, for example, is a sentinel, you don't play Sage as a sentinel. It's like the worst thing you can do.
Oh,
Oof. One more.
close.
This is just full sky diff this game. The crew
Yeah.
sky is just popping off here.
Sky diff in very opposite ways.
Yeah. Good half. Good half. Close game. Pros in. Your boy just popping off here.
He's held back by his team. If we could clone him 5 times, he'd be the greatest player in the world.
Just 5 raises.
Replication, pros in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't reroll on this.
He almost had the 4th. Dang.
Yeah.
All right. I think this might be where I might have to leave
bro.
you.
It's 11:55.
I got practice pretty soon here. Yeah.
Make sure to talk shit to your coach for me.
Trust me, I will. He messaged
Tell
me.
him minimum 50K in the line. But between you and me, I don't go above 100.
100K.
No, $100. I just wanted to sweat a bit.
I was gonna say, dang, your Twitch, your sub count really must be up there. If you go
I just
100K.
want to get a bit nervous. You know what I mean? I want to think I'm trying to play that big.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming on, man. That was fun. You're fucking knowledgeable.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Good luck. I don't know who you want to win, but I hope your team wins, and maybe we'll do this again one day.
Yeah, for sure, man. Peace.
Thanks. Bye. Have a good one.
Oh, 2 of me. That was Hiko.
Screen down.
Goodbye, Hiko. Hiko's a cool dude. Yeah, he's a cracked, knowledgeable 31-year-old VALORANT master
One enemy remaining.
who watches XQC gamble and me play Mango in doubles. Yeah, I can fix my cam. Fixed.
One dead. One enemy remaining.
Mango's not here. Mango went home. Wish he was here for the Sent Vikings game. Yeah, he would be perfect for it, but he doesn't practice.
Last player standing.
I don't know if there's like scheduled practices for NA teams, but seems like all of them do practice at almost the same time. 'Cause I know Wardell does practice around the same time. Sentinels plays literally right after this. Although I'm starving, chat. I have not eaten food yet today. Oh, they scrim each other? Oh. I never thought of that ever before, ever. That's how scrims work? Well, he said practice, not scrims. He buys at 1.2 mil. Is he buy? No, he's a... That's the different. He buy. What the hell is this? The fuck am I watching?
Comienzo a presentar a nuestros púgiles. En la esquina azul, 75,6 kilos, vestido de azul y blanco.
He just yoinked like Logan Paul, Jake Paul fighting shit. Cool.
Screen down.
$1 million people watching live on Twitch is crazy. But what's crazier is that that's about as many views as like a baseball game gets. You know what I mean?
Spike down B.
That's like what a new episode of like
Enemy remaining.
Family Feud gets. Yeah, Mango, he's gone. What do you think they did to practice? I don't know. I guess I don't know how you practice Valorant. Like maybe the coach sits there and he's like, all right, practice pushing out onto B site and flashing together. Coming over, fuck it. Pause champ. Mango. We are clean out of booze. Zero booze in the house. It's cleaned out yesterday. Feels bad, man. Mango Ludwig Friday in person will be a banger. That is true. How does that have 1.2 million views? There's no way. No, there's a way. It's literally accurate. It's 9 p.m. in Spain, and, you know, we're watching these two people fight. I don't know who either of these people are, but this guy's getting into it, though. This guy's a fucking absolute chat. He's taunting. Look at that. He's, like, stepping on him. Neither of these people are Ibai, I believe.
Here. Here.
You're my mans.
Okay, couple jabs in there. Good. Crashing down. Can't do too many overhands, though. That is illegal. Obviously. Everybody knows that. Conor McGregor got in trouble for that against the Floyd Mayweather fight. They ran predictions. Running predictions on actual fighting is pretty funny.
Toxins going up.
They definitely don't look like boxers, but they're both very in shape. Who the fuck is watching that? 1.2 million people. About 40% of the people that are watching Twitch right now. Sam talked about practice. Basically, what they do is they scrim against other teams at the start, and they have server time where they work on lineups, retake scenarios against each other. Yeah, I would assume that's like a thing, right? Like, how do you retake a site when they plant here? Is probably a thing. 20%, fair enough. Oh. KRU is absolutely shitting on them T-side. Spanish Twitch be popping off. Spanish Twitch has just, like, less people in terms of, like, streamers.
One enemy remaining.
But still at, like, so many viewers. You know what I mean? So it all, like, trickles up more. Flawless after a timeout. Well, it was a save. Wait, no, it wasn't a... Yeah, it was a save. They had a judge, they had a marshal, they had a specter. So, whatever, it's fine. Why are there less Spanish streamers? I think Twitch is just probably not as big in Spain. And there's also less Spanish people. Just factually.
Toxin screen down.
Spanish or Spanish speaking? Spanish. Don't Ben Shapiro me, you fucks. I said there are less Spanish people. Then you're trying to twist it into Spanish speaking. When I never even said that. Uh-oh.
Poison's off.
Prepare for hellfire.
Toxin screen down.
Pop out. Oh, so free. Look at Gabe. Going for an ace? Oh, choked. Frost answered the tweet. I'll take a look at it later. There are official casters, but I have a clean one. Hiko dipped to do practice, yeah. But he told me beforehand. I knew that was happening. Let's say, hypothetically. I hate Sussy. I actually hate Sussy Baka. Well, that's because Mango brought the party. It was also 2 winners matches. I think Shroud had double the viewership.
Scout destroyed.
He's at peak right now.
Poison's off.
Yeah, Valorant's been fun to watch, but I have been watching too much Valorant. In the sense that it's like takes 8 hours to watch all 3 games. And then partly because of technical delays, it usually should take like no more than 7 or 6. But because of that, I haven't been playing like Ludwig or doing other shit. And I want to do other shit. So I think for the rest of the week, it'll be a little bit of a mix. I might skip some games.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I wanna. Well, I didn't skip this because Hiko's down to commentate, and I was just happy to commentate with Hiko. But there's a bunch of losers shit that we can skip. Cause like they got. We watched these 2 today, but they got these ones and then these ones, and then I'll probably pick up losers round 4 because that'll be Liquid versus maybe Fnatic. These 2 will be pretty interesting. This one's interesting. Pokey might be waiting for the later ones. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm so bad at not leaking the link. It's impossible to not leak if you close out a full screen. Oh! KRU! That's GG, dude. 5v2. The Mango Ludwig stream is the best stream ever, no cap. I can follow that. I'll take a. I'll take that. It was definitely a stream, in the sense that none of that will be on YouTube ever. But I think having Mango for a Mango Ludwig Friday would be really fun. Fire in the hole. Nice. Really good shot. Fuck that wall. Oh, let's go. KRU. All right, Brazil's out. Latin America better than Brazil. After talking about it with Hiko, I am confused that South America has 3 people invited, 3 teams, and North America has 2.